Hi, John Robertson here. I'm coming to you today, not from my home office, not from my mobile office, but from my law office. At least that's what the stuff on the wall behind me says. Uh, what I want to do today is talk to you about, give you 10 tips for network marketing success. Not that I'm going to go in any individual order, but let's go with number one. Set goals. It's one of the most important things you can do. I've always liked the story that's been told in network marketing, but it really had nothing to do with network marketing. It was a social study done back in the 20s and 30s with a graduating class from Harvard, where they interviewed all the people graduating from Harvard that year, and they asked how many of them had written goals for what they were going to do for the rest of their lives. Amazingly enough, only 3% of them said that they had written goals. Well, 30 years later, the same guy checks back with the people, all of the members that were still alive of the graduating class. And, strangely enough, the 3% that had written down their goals actually had more net worth than the rest of the 97 other percent that didn't. So I find that's amazing statistics. And the other thing with goals is, if you don't set goals, it's kind of like an archer shooting at a target he can't see. You can't reach them if you don't constantly look at them and if you can't visualize them. Number two, always be flexible and adaptable. Network marketing is the type of job, be it whatever type of endeavor you want to call it, that is always changing. If you don't change with the times, you are going to have a hard time keeping up with everything. I'll give you an example. Like 15 years ago, there really wasn't any internet. Now, if you're not using the power of the internet to run your business, you are behind the 8 ball. Number two, 5 years ago, there really was no Web 2.0. Now, if you're not using all this stuff like Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff, then once again, you're missing out on a lot of potential cash. Always be passionate about what you do, because it really comes out when you're speaking with people. Don't sit there and go, "Hi, my name is, I would like to sell you this box of soap." Well, it doesn't work that way. What you gotta do is have a personality. Just talk to people. Don't try to stick your hand in their pocket. They can feel that. Don't try to sell them. Just share an opportunity with them. Share the opportunity with them, and if they see it, great. If not, next, move on. That's basically the way you got to treat it. Don't let, which leads to the next one, which is number 4, always keep a positive mental attitude. Because this business is like a roller coaster. Your emotions can go up and down. You might be what I call, and other people call, doing the dials. You might call one person and they just hang up on you. You call the next person and they yell at you. Well, you can't take any of that emotion with you. What you got to do is just keep it out of your mind and look at it as every person you talk to is new. They're separate from all the other ones. Don't take your emotions with you. You don't care whether they say yes or no or get in your business. Just look at it from the point of view is you're just collecting decisions. I know it's been said before, but it's easy if you picture it that way. You just want to know if it's yes or no. If it's yes, great. Then you can sit and you can talk about which level they're going to come into your business. If it's no, well, you can still talk to them about, even if they're not going to get in their business, thank them for their time. Hey, example, Mrs. Johnson, thank you for being truthful. You saved both of us 6 months of you getting into the business, not doing anything, and both of us wasting our time. But do you happen to know anybody that this might be good for? It's just human nature. People, they hate to say no, and if they've just told you no, then they'll be more than willing probably to give you a name of someone else you can talk to. Number 5, be a team player. And what I mean by this is your downline success is your success. So always be there for them. You can't carry them, and you can't make them do what both you and they know they need to do. The basic saying is help the willing. The people that are willing to work with them. And you would be amazed. Teach them to duplicate your efforts, and basically they don't have to reinvent the wheel. Show them where you've gone, where you've come from. Tell them of the troubles that you've had, the problems you've had, and the successes you've had, so that they don't have to go through them themselves.